Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. So, let's begin. Big thanks to Star Trek Fleet Command for sponsoring this video. Fleet Command is a free-to-play mobile open-world strategic MMO, available on iOS and Android. You can use my link in the description below to download. Fleet Command has a wide variety of classic characters to choose from, including Spock and Picard. You can acquire new ships, power them up and get them upgraded over time. You can even unlock the jellyfish. They just added new features, lower deck abilities. The brand new below decks abilities lets players unlock power like they have never seen before. Players can now choose a crew to support the officers on the bridge, providing up to 7 officers worth of additional abilities that can combine to provide powerful buffs and benefits to player ships. The Star Trek Lower Decks arc debuts with 3 new 2D officers, Marina, Boimler and Batchy. For the first time ever, this ragtag crew of officers appears in the game's 2D characters as they do in the original animated series. These 3 will be the first characters to have the new below deck abilities, making them best in-slot additions to any crew. You also have the ability to join the Alliance. With alliances, players can use an armada to band together with members of their alliance to form a greater force that is capable of taking on tougher enemies, which is really cool in my opinion. When you're back home at the base, you can upgrade your space station to maximize your resources and efficiency, or research a wide range of research trees that let you specialize your fleet. This game has been a lot of fun for me to play, so I hope to see you in game. Use my link in the description below to download. Again, thanks to Star Trek Fleet Command for sponsoring the video. On October 2nd, 2006, a YouTube channel simply titled The Ghost Hunter uploaded an extremely short yet creepy video that has garnered over 100,000 views since its upload. The video, which was filmed at Upton Park in London, UK, showcases a black and white piece of security camera footage, which upon initial inspection seems to be quite ordinary and uneventful. Sure, the building looks empty and a little eerie, but other than that, nothing seems to be wrong. However, that all changes in a matter of seconds when all of a sudden, something incredibly bizarre can be seen on the staircase. Take a look. A tall shadow figure can be seen ominously marching up the stairs before eventually taking a right, disappearing into thin air. Ever since this video was uploaded to the internet over 15 years ago, it has had many people scratching their heads. What do you think this creepy figure is? Is this a shadow figure caught on camera? Was this just a strange camera or lighting trick? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Over on Reddit, a user named RegularJoe500 uploaded a creepy video that was recorded on a security camera outdoors, providing a bit of context along the way, stating, quote, "A horse died in this pasture beside my house a couple years ago. There are currently no animals in this pasture. The horse was black. This one appears to be white." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look and see what Joe is talking about. As you can see, if you take a good look at the background, a strange white horse can be seen walking along the pasture, before the video eventually shuts off without any sort of explanation. So what do you think is happening here? The horse in the video definitely appears to be a little bit ghostly, although it could be something easily explainable, such as another horse wandering around nearby that ended up walking into the frame of the camera. But Joe is sure that no horses were in the pasture. Regardless, I will let you be the judge. The following video was published to YouTube in April of 2016 by a user named HandleBandle and opens up with a title card to give a little bit of context and explanation as to what the man saw on this particular day. Quote, "This video is 100% authentic and was filmed on April 28th, 2016 around noon. What I saw inside that building was unlike anything I've ever seen before. I think the next step will be to return to the abandoned building better prepared and with more people so we can potentially get a closer look." End quote. This video is certainly chock full of tons of creepy atmospheric moments as the uploader walks around the abandoned Pizza Hut, a place that once used to be a bustling restaurant but is now dark and empty. Throughout the exploration, it seems as though the uploader isn't able to find anything too noteworthy while inside. However, that all changes at around the 5-minute mark and accidentally ends up filming something truly bone-chilling. Have a look. Upon entering a certain area of the restaurant, the cameraman ends up filming what appears to be some sort of alien or humanoid creature sitting in the fetal position, which understandably causes him to run away in fear and panic. But remarkably, he does not let out any sort of scream like most of us probably would. The video ends about a minute later without any sort of explanation as to what was just filmed. However, the uploader thinks that he may have filmed the elusive chupacabra that day, although that's certainly up for interpretation. Whatever it may be, let's just hope that this man stays as far away from this building as possible, just to be on the safe side. Evan Luft posted the following clip to his YouTube channel that was filmed in broad daylight, the time of day when you probably feel most comfortable walking around outside. The sun is shining and darkness isn't anywhere in sight, but as this video proves, just because it's sunny out doesn't mean you can't get a good scare. In the video, we watch as Evan slowly walks underneath a bridge, seemingly searching for something, but we don't know what. However, judging by his slow and careful steps, it's apparent that he does not want to be making too much noise. All seems to be going pretty well, that is, until he makes a startling discovery that sends him fleeing from the scene immediately. Although it may be a little bit difficult to see upon first inspection, if you take a good look at the dark area under the bridge, you can make out what appears to be some sort of creepy humanoid creature lurking in the area. It doesn't take Evan long to notice it, and when he does, he runs away as fast as he can, and honestly, who can blame him? Just keep this short and creepy video in mind next time you find yourself walking under a bridge. ILM and Barno Paranormal is a well-known paranormal investigation YouTube channel where viewers can watch their various dangerous adventures exploring some of the creepiest places imaginable, including abandoned houses, factories, and forests. In this particular video, we watch as the uploader investigates an abandoned factory that he's went to many times in the past, which always proves to be crawling with terror and unknown horrors. From the moment the uploader steps foot in the building, it's clear that the place has definitely seen better days, as rubble and debris can be seen scattered around. Despite this though, he manages to press forward and do his best to ignore the state of the place. However, at around 3 minutes into his exploration, he is startled when all of a sudden he hears this.
Same, okay. Okay. Well, oh. Now I want. Hello? Where did that came from?
Although he's audibly confused and a bit worried about the noise he just heard, he manages to trek onward, doing his best to pretend that noise didn't happen. However, it's only a little over a minute later when he gets another scare.
I don't know if it was opened. Hello?
At this point, he's obviously getting more and more panicked by the second, but he still does a remarkable job at keeping his cool and braving the unknown horrors that the building has to offer. But then upon entering this room, he finds that there is absolutely nowhere in the building that's truly safe.
Did I close it? Or... Hello? Or...
Working his way around the area a little bit more, he is greeted with one last creepy surprise before he eventually packs his things and leaves, which was probably the wisest option. Take a look and have a listen.
Jste tu někdo? Pokud tu jste, tak něco udělejte. It's this door, right? This one was opened.
ILMN is well accustomed to these kinds of places, but I think it's safe to assume that this factory is the scariest place he's been to yet. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.